Afternoon, this is fun, it moves with me. How very clever. Now this week we were watching a film called The Bell from Hell. Now, it's a very, very good film. It's a Spanish and Italian co-production, which can only mean one thing. People's clothes will fall off. Sometimes, of their own choice. It's the story of a man who's sent to a psychiatric institution after his aunt and cousins make up lies about him, so when he comes out, he's understandably a little bit pissed off. But will he get his revenge? Will there be a bell? Will there be a revenge? Will he have an unhealthy obsession with one of his cousins? Let's find out.
The film starts like one of my cookery videos. Maybe they're making nuns' tits. Successfully. I mean, it is starting to look like something I'd make. Anyway, it turns out he's not making nuns' tits. He's just making a face mask because it's his last day in prison before he's released. As you do. I wonder if he was doing time for stickers. Probably not.
If you suspected we are letting you out on a kind of probation, you're absolutely right. Your aunt and I hope that you can conduct yourself normally.
From what we've seen already, I don't think he can. Anyway. He gets out of the psychopathic prison, and I'm sure he's going to take his probation details seriously. Maybe not. Oh dear, this will go well. He goes back home but no one else is there, so he just sits looking through some old photos. I'm sure they'll be pleased to see him. But before he goes and meets his family, he needs to go to work, because now he's got a job at an abattoir, just the kind of place you want a psychopath to work in.
Well, why do you want to leave? I've learned enough.
Oh dear. Anyway. He decides to go and pay his aunt a visit, and his cousins. That'll be a nice family reunion. She's almost pleased to see him.
I quite understand that you wanted to go home to your mother's house. Only I would have preferred to have you here. 20 miles is a long way, and I know that you would never phone. Do you want your tea with milk or lemon?
With lemon. Won't you let me help you?
There's no need. I'll be ready in a moment.
After some more nonsense, the cousins arrive and they're very pleased to see him, and he's very pleased to see them. Bear in mind, they're his cousins.
You're much thinner.
Must have frightened him with one of your practical jokes.
Twins. Do you mind if I tell you I'm not exactly overjoyed to see you? Why have you come?
My case comes up the 15th. And...
Maria, your tea. I want you to know that I haven't changed. And I'll do anything I can not to have you squander my sister's money.
I thought we might meet in my house first.
It won't be your house for long. She'll never forgive you for that night. Shut up! When you didn't finish raping... Stop it! You didn't have... I said stop it! Here's the one who's got problems. He's scared because he doesn't want to go back to the clinic.
His problems are ours. The whole family's.
I won't go to that house. I don't trust him. I do.
We will do whatever is necessary to do.
So, what about Tuesday?
We'll be there Tuesday.
3 years without seeing you.
Oh dear, how very unnormal. Anyway, he goes back to this room, listening to some old recordings.
What?
You're a stupid cunt. A stupid cunt who doesn't even know what to do with it. And I'm an idiot. Christ, I should have known.
Known what?
Your mother set you up as bait and I nibbled. It's true, isn't it?
Isn't it?
You bastard! They're right about you.
Oh? What did they say?
That you're a cruel, selfish, sadistic, mean, neurotic, psychotic bastard.
What a charmer. I don't think he'll be out of that psycho unit for long. The next day, a bell is being delivered to the cathedral. That must be the bell from hell. Also, the director of the film fell from this tower on the last day of filming and died. How very hellish.
Won't believe me, but I've prayed a lot for you and for your mother.
I know you were the only one who tried to help her.
Yes, well, she couldn't believe that the church forgave her, while her family and friends did not. Often the worst enemies of the church are the hypocritical bigots and the phony Catholics.
And the phony mad, and the phony sane, and everything that's phony.
What will you do now? Tell me, son.
You wouldn't want to know.
It's Jim Bowen from Bullseye, playing a priest. Not really.
The day I repaired your TV, I hooked a microphone to your bed.
Why?
It was like having you in my arms.
That wasn't nice.
I know. I deserve to be punished. Would you like me to stay a week without eating? Or tear out my eyes?
Yeah, go on, tear out your eyes. Fucking hell, I was only joking. Turns out he was just mucking about. What a cunt. So shocked at his prank, she faints, so he kindly carries her to the sofa. See, he's nice, really. Oh no. Mucky sod. Although despite doing all this, he just leaves. Nothing actually happens. Maybe he was just making her feel comfortable. Kind of. Meanwhile, elsewhere, a young girl was out on a boat, hiding from a group of men who tried to play bedroom twister earlier. But now they're trying to convince her it's fine, it's safe to come back. They won't do anything.
Don't be afraid. Come over to the fire.
Maybe they have changed their tune. They were just mucking about.
Backing out. We started this together, friend.
If only there was a lunatic on hand to save the girl. How convenient. He bikes all around them until this happens. What happened? Nothing at all. She just gets on his motorbike and they drive off. He then takes her to her friend's house and makes him promise that he'll do nothing to her whilst he's away. Later on, Psycho and Pastor Jim Bowen track the blokes down to a seedy bar.
Oh, look, about yesterday, well, we weren't going to hurt the girl.
It was just a joke, right?
Well, yes, I mean, we were just having a little fun. You know, we didn't mean anything.
The next day, the bell from hell is being put into the tower. At this rate, it's either going to get touched up or fall on someone. As it turns out, nothing happens, but Psycho's aunt and cousins do turn up. I wonder what he's got in store for them.
What's the matter? It's Tuesday, remember?
Here we are. Yes, you invited us.
Did you forget?
Of course not. Come in.
I think he needs to play some upbeat music to cheer this film up. Sick of that racket, he decides to take his aunt out to see some bees. This'll be nice. That's not very nice. She's going to get stung. After playing pin the bee sting on your aunt's face, he goes to see one of his cousins to find another game to play.
Is this a new game?
In every tragedy, there's an innocent victim. In this case, you're it.
What are you doing?
I mean, it's obvious really. He's tying you up. After tying her up and leaving her there, or somewhere, he goes up to his bedroom to find his other cousin waiting for him. Jesus Christ, he needs Jesus.
Where did you leave Mother?
Dad, in the garden. Are you happy?
I'm all right. You sure no one saw you come up?
But before it can get too weird, I think he just finishes her off. Not like that. Realising that he still has one more cousin he hasn't either tied up or God knows what, he goes to visit her, who's currently watching films. Not one of mine.
Wasting your time. I know you're there.
We were all free then. The past didn't exist, and the future wasn't a threat. We weren't trapped in the web.
Trapped? How? Where's Mother?
Asleep.
I think you mean dead. Right hand beehive. Because she won at Bedroom Twister, she's still alive. Oh, anyway. He then decides to put his abattoir skills he learned for 5 minutes at the start of the film to some use. But will his conscience take over as he's about to turn them into Sunday dinner?
And centuries.
He just can't do it. What a waste of time she and we are thinking. Is it Avon or the Jehovah's Witnesses? Well, it's neither. It's that woman from earlier, and while she's keeping him chatting upstairs, the girls downstairs have managed to free themselves from the abattoir-style machinery. Ah, that tape was on her mouth for a reason. Well done, girls.
Shut up! You idiot!
Well said. After realising things gone a little bit tits up, he runs outside and then runs into... Dion, is that you? Watch out behind you. He then ends up in the same position the girls were, only this time with this fella's help.
I couldn't hurt you.
Ah, it's Mystery Ming telling us there's 10 minutes left and to get on with it. As it turns out, that noose is attached to the other end of the brand new bell. The bell from hell. Good luck when that starts ringing.
Civil disturbances. The wanton killing in many lands of innocent men, women and children for base political ends. Yet, in our darkest hours, there can still be heard by those who choose to listen the voice of our Maker. God speaks to us every moment of the day and of the night.
Come on, Jimbo and the Vicar, get that bell ringing. Oh dear, has their plan backfired? No, the choir boys were just too pussy to pull the rope. After that, the cousins and their mum go to the river, although one of them's not happy that they killed him. For no reason at all, even though he was about to kill them. But he didn't know. That's the whole point of the film.
If you do, I'll tell everything, Mother. I'll scream it to the whole world. I'm exhausted. Let's go.
The film ends with something very bizarre happening at the house, but you'll have to watch that for yourself. The end.
What a great film. Yeah, some of it is very grim, but you didn't see those bits, trust me. No one likes abattoirs. It's a good moral tale. Yes, he wanted revenge, but he decided at the last minute, no, he wasn't going to kill him. So they killed him instead. Or did they? That's why you need to watch the end of the film yourselves. You'll find it online, or if you want to watch it, DM me and I'll send it to you. Till next time, stay away from your cousins. Ta-ta for now.